Okay, guys, I'm here to give my review of episode 4 of Power Rangers Ninja Steel entitled Presto Change-O. I'm uploading this right before the WWE Elimination Chamber event, which I'll have that review up probably next week. But we open with Preston, and he's basically trying to do magic and whatnot. He's trying to pull a rabbit out of the hat, but it's already in there, so which Vincent brings up. Well, actually, we open up with Galvanax on his ship, and he decides not to send a monster at the time because he wants to take care of them himself, the Rangers himself. That's when you get to the Preston stuff. But Brody encounters Galvanax with the other Rangers, and Galvanax says that all he really wants is the Red Ranger for stealing the Ninja Power Prism or whatever. So Galvanax sends a monster called Slogan or Slogan or something like that. It's basically a turtle kind of monster. Rangers do a morph without their morphing sequence, a quickie morph. And during the fight, Haley, Calvin, and Sarah get sprayed with something that the turtle does, and it makes them slow. Now, at this point also, Preston has actually learned he can actually do real magic from the Ninja Steel. So, basically, Ancient Ninja Powers not only can make a chainsaw sword and guitars, they also can grant magic power to people. I'd love to know I would love to know the technology of Ancient Ninjas to be able to do all this. So, Preston, of course, because the whole not understanding that with great power comes great responsibility thing, starts abusing his magic in terms of showing off, and it doesn't work right. To the point where he literally saws Monty in half. Yeah. So. And now at this point, Calvin, Haley, and Sarah are slow. And Slogan attacks them, and they try to morph, but because they're so slow, Slogan is able to take their power stars with a complete yoink. So we're borrowing lines from The Simpsons now, are we, Power Rangers? And instead of doing the most sensible thing, just teleporting them and just teleporting up to Galvanax to actually give them what he wants and thus win Galaxy Warriors and a chance to face Galvanax, what does Slogan do? He decides to go on a monologue, thanking his family, his dog, and all this. I get it, this is a reality game show in outer space, but why not do the sensible thing here? So, Brody and Preston come. They do the quick morph. Well, no, excuse me. Preston realizes that his magic is working properly now. And then he ties up the monster with some magical cloths or napkins or something like that. It's an old magician trick. And Brody and Preston get back the ninja stars. And then Brody and Preston destroy Slogan temporarily with their combined stuff. Because Preston has now learned that the reason his magic was backfiring was because he was using it to show off and, not using it to save people. Because I guess ancient ninja magic somehow has a mind of its own. Power Ranger logic, I don't know. So that breaks the spell on Sarah, Haley, and Calvin. They're quick-paced. They morph, join the fight. Slogan gets gigantified. Which is a very interesting. Last week was an interesting twist, because if the audience of this show doesn't like the monster's job, they won't gigantify him, they'll send some other random thing for the Megazord to destroy. And then the Megazord, then they form the Ninja Steel Megazord. Brody takes Red Robot Zord and chases after Slogan, but he's outnumbered because it can't fly, so Calvin takes the Dragon Zord, helps out Brody, and then they form Ninja Steel Megazord Dragon formation. Okay. Hopefully this is the only formation of that Megazord, because if it's not, this could get kind of confusing, because Dino Charge had 3 different Megazords, if I'm not mistaken. No, five Megazords, if I'm not mistaken. What was it? The Plesio Charge Megazord, the Terra Charge Megazord, the Dino Charge Megazord itself. Yeah, so they had at least 3, and Xenowings, and Xenowing Zord. So, yeah, they had like 5 different Megazords. At least this is only one Megazord, 2 formations right now. And they destroyed Slogan, and then we get the whole thing. That also wraps up the side plot where the team is building Brody's dad's old car, so he can drive it, despite the fact that Brody's been in space for 10 years, and I doubt he actually has a driver's license, unless he got a driver's license off screen or was magically given one because he's a Power Ranger. Preston also helped out Monty by turning him Hooligan, but he made him a square, and then Monty decided to do square puns. Like he said he was going to go square dancing, and eat a square meal. So then the episode concludes with the Rangers and Mick going off somewhere in the car. Now, this is during school hours, so shouldn't Mick be teaching shop? You know, the thing he gets paid to do? I don't know. So, yeah, I thought this was an okay episode. I've been impressed with every episode of Ninja Steel right now. So, if you like this episode, like button is down there, subscribe button down there. Thank you for watching, and this will be in the Ninja Steel episode review playlist I just made. So, thank you for watching. Bye.